Hi everyone, I'm Caitlin, and today we are going to grow our own frozen themed snowflakes. So what you're going to need for this craft is one pipe cleaner, a piece of string, a pencil, some food coloring, a wide mouth jar, I'm just using a mason jar, some scissors, some borax, and you're going to want some boiling water. This activity may require help from an adult, so you might want to ask an adult to help you. First, we're going to take our pipe cleaner and cut it into 3 equal sections. Next, we're going to twist our 3 equal sections together at their centers to form a 6-sided snowflake. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Most snowflakes aren't. So when it's done, it'll look something like this. Next, we're going to take our pencil and string and tie those together. And then we will add the snowflake so we can put it in the jar. Now, as you can see, mine doesn't quite fit, and that's okay. All you're gonna do is just trim the edges a little bit so it fits. Now, as you can see, you want your string to be long enough that the snowflake fits into the jar but does not touch the bottom of the jar. Now that you have your string measured out, you are going to remove the snowflake from the jar and just set it to the side. Next, we're gonna boil some water. Make sure to ask an adult for help with this step. Now that I have my boiling water, I'm going to very carefully pour it into the jar up into about the neck. You're gonna want your snowflake all the way submerged. Now for every cup, you're gonna need 3 tablespoons of borax. Okay, since I added about 2 cups, I put in about 6 tablespoons of borax. Now that I have all my borax in, I'm going to stir it completely. And don't worry if some of the borax settles on the bottom of the jar. Next, I'm gonna add a few more drops of my food coloring. I chose purple, but you can choose whatever color you would like. And then you're gonna stir again. Now that I have my jar all mixed up, I'm going to take my pencil and pipe cleaner snowflake and put it back into the jar. Again, you want this completely submerged in the water. Next, we want to put the jar somewhere safe. And we're going to keep it there overnight. We do not want the jar getting bumped or anything. But remember, the jar is very hot, so you might want to have an adult help you move this. We are going to come back tomorrow to see what happens with our snowflake. Now that you've had a great night's sleep, we are ready to check on our snowflake. As you can see, the snowflake now has all these beautiful crystals on it, so we are able to take it out. Now that we've gotten our snowflake out of our jar, you can untie the string from the pencil. Now that your snowflake is complete, you might be wondering, how did those crystals form? Well, since we used boiling water, this hot water caused the molecules to be moved farther away from each other so the borax could be dissolved in the solution. As the water cools, the water molecules become closer together again, causing the forming borax crystals to cling to the pipe cleaner. And this is why your pipe cleaner is full of borax crystals. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoy your new snowflake as much as I do.